your boy Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got more news for you guys. So sit back, relax, enjoy because we've got really interesting news for you guys. Because I think we're about to hit the newest low of being something controversial. Let's hit out the first news that's coming our way. Manchester City and Liverpool are among the big guns tracking West Brom wonderkid Rico Richards. Arsenal and Tottenham are also watching Richards, who just turned 16 in September but has already spent time training in the Baggies under 23 side. The exciting forward's current contract expires next year, and West Brom are keen to agree a new deal after losing other youngsters to bigger clubs. Morgan Rogers was still 16 when he left in the summer to join City, worth £4 million. And Louis Barry, 16, also rejected a scholarship with West Brom before moving abroad to Barcelona. Richards can play as a winger and also as a number 10 and is renowned for scoring as well as creating goals. So I think it could be a wonderful addition. Let's see. Moving on. Arsenal Football Club are reluctant to sack Emery before a planned review of his position this summer when there is understood to be a break clause in his 3-year contract. There are no credible alternatives in the short term, but there remains admiration for Mikel Arteta. Fabrizio Romano tweeted this. At the moment, Emery is going to stay. Yeah, deal with it. Moving on. Sources have also told that Luis Enrique would not consider a return to coaching right now after leaving the Spain job for personal reasons in June. They added that he likes to build projects and would not like to arrive at a club mid-season. Fair enough. Moving on. Well, Charles Watts had this posted. He said, Arsenal do not want to go down the route taken by Manchester United following Sir Alex Ferguson's departure. They do not want to go through a series of coaches and end up with a disjointed squad that has been expensively assembled by several different figures. That is also fair enough. Yeah, you just cannot take and bring these kind of things because then the biggest problems are the players, because I think there will be a lot of problems when this kind of situation is will be happening. Well, here is Alexander Lacazette has defended Unai Emery. I'll come back to it, but here's something new. Gunners have averaged 55% possession this season, lower than in any other season. Opta have analyzed. Also, Klais Matuidi will not participate in the next 2 games of the Blues. To replace him, Didier Deschamps actually decided to appeal to Matteo Guendouzi. So Guendouzi will be going to international duty and play for France. Proud moment for all the Arsenal fans. Moving on. From Switzerland, well, here comes the first news about Granit Xhaka leaving. Xhaka will leave Arsenal Football Club in January to join AC Milan despite his recent quotes where he committed his future to the Londoners. He already started house hunting in Milano. Ivan Gazidis is doing his job, isn't he? Moving on, Bad Leno has made the most saves in the Premier League, 49, followed by Matt Ryan, Ramsdale, Ben Foster, and Tim Krul. That means bottom league clubs actually feature in this statistic. So sad news. But still, he's up there. Moving on, Unai Emery has 6 key games to prove he is still man for Arsenal job, according to James Ole. Let's see how do we even think about this. Moving on, Alexander Lacazette has defended Unai Emery. He says, last season when we were unbeaten in 20 games in a row, nobody said anything about the coach. We missed confidence and we need an international break. I hope we are going to come back well. Well, Jose Mourinho has said something about Unai Emery. He says, look at the way teams play against Arsenal. They don't believe they can win. They don't believe. And that's a really tough place to be in as a manager. I hope Jose knows more about this in his whole career. So I think there is a chance that we can make a comeback. We all need to believe and bring the confidence in. Now, moving on. Doubts over Aubameyang'S Arsenal Football Club captaincy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's relationship with YouTube channel Aftv is causing dismay at Arsenal. Oh my God. Well, David Ornstein had this to say. He said, on Aubameyang's captaincy, AFTV link a league's divided opinion among Oba getting the armband. Many other clubs believe that AFTV drives negativity in the fan base and complains about Aubameyang inviting troops to watch games from his executive box is a little bit of problem that is actually creating it. We'll come back to it, but first, Arsenal Chiefs have decided their stance on sacking Unai Emery and replacing him with Luis Enrique. Well, Emery claimed that he could still turn the club's fortunes around. He says, after the loss against Leicester, he said, I'm speaking with the club to stay strong and recover. We also have young players who are growing up with us. I know we are receiving criticism, but I have done it before and I have recovered. I accept all the criticism. It is normal. Today we did one step ahead being playing better defensively. We need to recover our confidence. We need to be patient with some circumstances, and we are going to do that. Well, it looks like a bigger problems. And certain Arsenal fans are actually believing that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's captaincy is going to hit a new rock bottom, and it is going to be bye-bye. Well, according to Athletic, it has been claimed that complaints were lodged against Aubameyang for inviting AFTV contributor troops to watch games in his executive box, where it's actually located around those of other players who allow access to the box only to family and friends. When explaining why he had chosen the 30-year-old to be the captain, Emery gave no indication that there were any doubts over the appointment. He said Aubameyang is the first captain because he is experienced and he has the respect of the dressing room. He was the top scorer last year in the league, and I know he needs time to take that responsibility 100%, but we will support him. Here are certain Arsenal fans who actually reacted to this. One said, bye bye Aubameyang, it was a joy to see you play here. Also, another one said, Aubameyang has not even lasted more than a game as a captain. There are now reports that the club hierarchy doesn't like his affair with the members of the AFTV. What is wrong with the club and its captains? Another one said perhaps Aubameyang's relationship with AFT should have been considered before handing him the armband, or at least let the players know he'd have to cut ties if he wants the armband. Another one said Arsenal board refusing to sack Emery to save money while blaming Aubameyang, troops, and AFTV speak banter. Arsenal. Let me know your thoughts about AFTV's association with Aubameyang. Is it actually affecting the relationship with him and the club hierarchy? Should it? Just let me know in the comment section. Moving on, Arsenal hero Freddie Ljungberg was appointed as Unai Emery's assistant back in the summer, and it is only because Unai Emery's assistant to help communication issues at the club. Well, Lundberg has previously been working in the Arsenal academy. He helps the likes of Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Bukayo Saka, and Joe Willock breaking into the first team. So I think he was made the assistant. It makes sense also. Also, Gary Neville has actually claimed that Arsenal should give Emery time. He said the fans are getting very impatient at this time. I don't think anyone was surprised that Leicester went and won that game as they did. It doesn't shock you. It doesn't surprise you what happens with Arsenal. Arsenal are what they are. They are a frustration. Unai Emery is getting put under big pressure. I do know what that Unai Emery is a great coach, but post Arsene Wenger was never going to be easy. Be careful what you wish for. It's not going to be easy. People will say Arsene Wenger should have been let go earlier. Great coaches will come into Arsenal and find it difficult to change culturally. There, what's gone on and what's happened. I've seen it at Manchester United since Alex Ferguson left. These two men were institutions at their football club. They were they were more than coaches. They were CEOs. They were the leader of the club in every single way. Everybody looked up to them. They were the only boss at each of the clubs. And it's going to take time. So there is going to need to be some patience shown at Arsenal as there has been at Manchester United. Big clubs, huge clubs, but they'll get back. The cycle will turn. Well, here's something more important that I really like you guys to pay attention to. Shakhtar Donetsk Tyson was sent off for kicking a ball at fans who targeted him with racist insults, leaving him in tears. This is what he had to say after the incident. He said, "My role is to fight, to beat my chest, to lift my head, and keep fighting always. In a racist society, it is not enough not to be racist. We must be anti-racist. Football needs more respect. The world needs more respect." And I really don't understand. These kind of events are actually increasing. I see that week in week out in Serie A, but I can also see that in many other leagues as well of the world. So stop with this. Yeah, you guys who are watching this video, you guys, you need to raise your voices. You need to make your presence felt in the comment section, in social media. You can do something about it if you can. And please raise your voice against racism. It is not cool. You're in 2019, and if you're still stuck with the 1700s mentality, you might as well land up with the people with the 1700s where they are right now. They're dead. Kill yourself. Well, moving on. This was the last news that I had. So I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and news and everything comes on this channel about Arsenal and racism. So make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.